Hi, it's Darrian Gerard, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hey guys, it's Gracie from the Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Darrian Gerard. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so glad to be talking to you.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. Starting with the questions, what made you want to get into music?
I've kind of just always loved music. I've always felt like a super special connection to it. It kind of all started when I was around 6, I think. Um, my aunt was like just singing some random songs, and I was like, "Who are you singing?" Like she's singing like, "He was a boy, she was a girl." I was like, "What is this masterpiece?" So
Yeah,
I quickly found about Avril Lavigne, and that kind of just started. I was like, "I want to be her."
I think we all did.
Yeah, I think I still do. So that kind of started my musical obsession, and then like a year later, I got my first guitar. I like begged my parents. I was like, "Please, I want to play guitar," and so they got me like this super crappy guitar from an auction. It was like $20, and I played it every single day. Got lessons, and I was like, okay, I need to learn more. I was super bad at singing, but I thought it was really good. And yeah, and that just kind of how I started music, and I started writing right when I started playing, and yeah, that's just kind of how I started music and loved it ever since.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like you've loved music for a long time. Do you have a favorite musical memory from that?
Oh gosh, I used to play like guitar recitals. It's not my favorite memory, definitely, but I think I played "Nobody's Home" by Avril, and my mom has it on video, and I'm pretty sure I've tried to get her to throw it away a million times, but I sound awful, and I thought I was so good on stage. I was just like, I'm so good, and like it's literally awful, and it's like so cringy to watch, but like that was just kind of like shows how far I've come. Definitely. But like a more recent like favorite musical memory I think would be my first single release. It came out April, the beginning of April, and I was actually at work when it came out. I
Really?
was on a night shift, and I just remember like being so nervous, like because it's coming out at 9 p.m. I was like, I've heard like horror stories of like releases not releasing like on time and just like that kind of stuff. So I remember just like my heart was racing at work. Like I was in my own office, and I was just like I was literally sweating, and like it was awful. And then it finally I checked my Spotify and Apple Music at 9:01, and I saw my name and my song and like my picture on there. I was like, holy crap, this is really real. And I started like silently crying to myself.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a surreal moment for sure.
I mean, that's a big step in a career, so congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
No problem. What has it been like for you kind of starting out in the music industry?
It's a lot different than I thought it would be. Cause like when I was younger, I thought like, oh, you have to get signed to a label, you have to like get a record deal and that kind of stuff. But with the like evolving music industry, I never realized that like you could independently release songs. Like I thought indie was like a genre when I was
Yeah.
younger. But I realized it's just like how you release the music. So um, yeah, I definitely didn't realize how much work it would be. Like I
Mhm.
knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't realize like how much work goes on behind the scenes rather than just making the music. So like as an independent artist, like well, from my perspective, I sing, I write the songs, I play the instruments, I produce, and then I mix it. And then so that's like the fun part, like the making the music part. And then like the business side of things, you're your own like promoter, you're your own like ad campaign person. I'm the manager, like I'm the social media person. Like it's a
Yeah.
lot, and like to create content all the time, it's definitely time consuming, but so worth it. I definitely love every minute of it.
Yeah. I know the music industry can be competitive. Have you felt that side as an independent artist yet?
Well, I honestly thought it was going to be, because I know, just like growing up, like I feel like some people, if you do the same thing as someone, like I played softball growing up, so like there was always kind of that competitive, like, oh, who's gonna be the starting pitcher for the game or that kind of thing. So I thought, always kind of thought it was going to be like that, but everyone has been so supportive, and like all like the independent artists that I've like gotten to connect with are like so supportive, and they're like, hey, like if you need help with something, let me know, and like suggesting things instead of like hoarding the information. So like I think that's super cool.
Yeah. I mean, we found you on TikTok. What was that like for you posting for the first time?
Okay, it's a funny story because I think like um most people, they were like, who like were on Vine before. Like I never really posted on Vine, but like I just loved it because I thought it was so funny. But I was like, I'm never getting TikTok, and like I was just very against it. But then my sister Kaylee, she got it and was always sending me videos. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I finally opened some. I was like, this is pretty good. So we'd make some like just random videos together sometimes, more recently. And then I kind of got onto, you know how like TikTok gets your interests, and it kind of puts you in the
Yeah.
algorithm. And I got into the musician side of TikTok, and I was like, holy crap, this is cool. So I started like making more music centered TikToks, and a few of them actually got a decent amount of views, which I was not expecting. And I just kind of kept posting, and I've actually learned so much on TikTok that I probably wouldn't have ever known, like about
Really?
the music industry and like that kind of stuff. So that's, I think, a pretty good feat of TikTok.
I mean, what was that like for you seeing your videos do so well? Was it kind of weird?
Yeah, because I didn't have my notifications on,
Really?
and yeah, excited. I had TikTok in the back of my phone, like at the apps, try not to look at it all the time. And just checked it one day after like a few days, and there's like 2,000 or something views, and like a whole bunch of comments, and like people are like, oh, I'm checking out your Spotify right now, and they're being like, hey, like, and I've gotten a whole bunch of messages for like doing they want to like do write-ups on my song and put me on their playlist, and I was like, oh my gosh. So like it was just wild. I was not expecting any of that. I'm not, obviously sometimes you get like 2 views on a video and you're like, oh darn. But yeah, it's a whirlwind, TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, talking more about you and your music, how do you tend to find inspiration for your songs?
Oh, literally just everyday things. So like if I'm feeling like it's the sad songs are easier to write, definitely. So like when you're
Yeah.
happy, it's like, I don't feel like writing a good song. But like if you're down one day, or if just like something like happens and you're just like, I need to write about this, that's when I start writing. And then also kind of like a songwriting tip or hack that I have always used is I use my notes app in my phone.
Hmm.
So I'll just be like walking around downtown one day, or just like in the backyard or in my house, and I'll think of something like, oh, something so completely random, like this could be a lyric. So I have about 100 of those on my phone. And then so I'll get this feeling one day that I want to write a song, and then I'll have like kind of the theme in my head, and I'll go through like a bunch of the one-liners that I have. I'm like, this is going in the song. This is genius. But
Yeah.
really, it's probably not. But yeah, so yeah, I just write about whatever the heck I'm feeling, and it's super releasing, and it kind of also makes you go through those feelings, and makes you like kind of work through your feelings too. So like yeah.
I mean, we talked a bit about this at the start of the interview, but have you seen yourself and your music evolve throughout the years?
uh yes, definitely. When I was younger, I was super against like mainstream music, and like I don't know, I like punk rock and pop, and like pop rock and that kind of stuff. So like I was just, I don't know, super against it. But when I started like actually learning to produce and stuff, I was like, I love pop music. And I was like, no, I love pop rock music. And I was like, no, I like punk rock. So I've just kind of learned to bend genres, I guess, and just kind of try and find my own sound. So my music has definitely evolved in a way that I'm more open to more sounds now.
I mean, I know you said that you released your first single a while back, but do you have any future projects you could tell us about or hint at?
Yeah, I actually do. I have a bunch of songs written and ready to record, but I actually have one hopefully coming out soon.
Okay.
I wrote it when I was living in Australia, and it's just kind of about realizing that I wanted to do music for the rest of my life.
That's a good song.
Yeah, super personal. Like it's a super. It was a fun song to write, and it's a personal song, and I'm excited for it to come out soon.
I mean, have you done more writing with COVID and quarantine going on?
Oh yeah, yeah. I write pretty much every day. Obviously, not a full song every day because sometimes you're like, ugh, that's not very good. But yeah, I definitely written a few songs that I'm like, okay, this could definitely go out into the world. And I've also like taken a bunch of courses on producing and like lots of YouTube tutorials and stuff on how to produce and learning new things. So yeah, COVID's definitely done me good.
This is more of a fun question for you, but if you could describe yourself and your music in 2 to 3 words, what do you think they would be?
Oh gosh. I would say my writing is very cathartic. I feel like it could place you somewhere and anywhere. Right? It can kind of relate to people in different ways, even if it's what I didn't write it about. Um, I feel like my music is versatile. I feel like I write a lot of songs and I can picture them being in very different genres. So like the song I am going to be putting out soon, it's more of a pop rock song. But
Okay.
I pictured it as like a super like stripped down acoustic. But then when I produced it, I was like, this can go somewhere. Like this has like a good like pop rock beat to it. So I have that for that song. But yeah, I feel like it's versatile. What else? Maybe powerful. I feel like I've got a good punch behind the music and the lyrics.
I mean, for your future, do you have any dream collaborations that you'd want to see?
Oh God. I think probably everyone's expecting me to say Avril Lavigne.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, but she's too good. So we're just gonna go with it, these are just definitely dream collaborations, but I think I go for Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 and Angels and Airwaves. He's literally amazing in every aspect. He makes music, he produces, he writes books, he makes movies, he does everything, and I feel like it'd be super cool to write a song with him or just like have him feature on a song and like play guitar and all that stuff. So yeah, that'd be amazing.
I mean, both of them could happen. You never know.
Yeah, you never do. Yeah, you never know.
Speaking of other artists, do you have any favorite songs at the moment?
Oh, I really like the new Foo Fighters song, Waiting on a War. I think it's really catchy and really good. It's like classic Foo Fighters, but also like super like new and stuff like that. I also really like he's not new, but he's getting super popular. His name's Modson. He's on Flames with Avril, that newer song. So that's really good. And I also like his song Karma. So that's really good. Or anything Machine Gun Kelly is really good right now too.
Yeah. My last question for you. Our website is all about up and coming artists. Do you have anyone that you would recommend to others?
Oh, this girl I've recently been talking to, she's gonna be releasing a song soon. Her name's Kaylee. It's her like artist name is K4YLEE. And we actually sort of like got talking because we each did a collaboration with a they're called Collaboration Station. So I did a Flames cover. I did the Avril Lavigne and Maud Sun Flames cover with them, and she did Prisoner by Dua Lipa and Miley Cyrus with them. And we just kind of followed each other and became like kind of like decently close, like internet friends. And she has a song coming out soon, and her voice is amazing. And her looks are like out of this world. And it's just like she has a cool vibe to her, and I'm super excited for her music to come out.
Yeah, we'll definitely check her out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this interview. It was so nice to talk to you and get to know you more.
Oh no, thank you so much. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited